good anti-projectile game. Like, we've seen it in the last set against Fiji, and we'll probably see it again here, where Rob has projectiles, but he's very good at dealing with projectiles from other characters.
I can certainly see that with the Transcendent Laser. You can just kind of ignore any projectiles that are currently out, and then you have the gyro to act as a wall. That is not only an active hitbox, but an active hurt box. So how do you jump over that? You have to pull off.
It's like a mine. It's like something that, like, it's not just a projectile, like you said. It's just something that sits there on the stage, and even if you're trying to do something, it can block whatever you're doing. The lemons could be an issue, and right now, Aooosten's getting caught by all of this stuff, looking for an early down air in neutral, or at least out of disadvantage, as he's looking to land.
Still not completely too much up there instead. How do you get down? I feel like it's going to be a big problem. Basically, you have heavy knuckle and then air dodge.
Yeah,
that's like the only two options if Rob is sharking you with those up airs.
For sure. Right now, it looks like a projectile war, but Gyro beats Crash Bomber. That's another.
Hey, we've learned.
That's another win for Rob. Chalk it up.
Are you surprised that Gyro beat them?
No, I'm not. I shouldn't be, or none of us should be. But one thing I will say is that Metal Blade placement could be very key here for Aooosten. He's able to set it up on the ledge properly to keep Ripcord from getting that easy recovery that we know Rob is so used to being taken. Hard knuckle neutral again, looking for it, but it hits the platform. I don't think it pokes through, so it's not going to be a major issue as long as Ripcord hides under that platform.
I was trying to go ahead and apply pressure with these weapons, but it's not working out. These neutral layers, as well as like the walking projectiles, so far this Rob has been unperturbed by either of those pressure. But look at that, the assist right there from your own robotic operating buddy coming out to fight Rob.
Very true. And getting the roll in with the Leaf Shield, that's a little bit of damage, and now we get the juggles with the up air. Feels like Aooosten is ready for any combo, whether it be horizontal or vertical. And, yeah, there's the reflector on the lemon. Aooosten was looking to just go for a little bit of more of like jab damage at mid-distance. Ripcord not only reflects the projectile, but also takes the stock.
You have to be very, very careful in those positions because, yeah, Mega Man's projectiles are usually too quick for that, but that forward smash is a little bit telegraphed, and if you get to read this, Rob, well, sometimes you can react to it all starts to travel if you just jump from edge to hill.
True, and right now we're getting more nair damage. It's a little bit too close, and the up smash is going to be your fate, but it's not going to kill. Just 50 damage here. No tech situation. It means Ripcord is able to kind of play the guessing game.
Crash grab, too. It feels like that is like the signature move of Ripcord every set that I've seen him play. He gets like 2 or 3 of these in a row.
But even with that down throw, the mash out from Aooosten was great, but the control and the taking of the stock was even greater. And so far, Aooosten continues a lead against Ripcord, still before kill percent himself.
A little metal blade behind the back there, still have the back there available. I always dig that option. But the up air is going to go ahead and catch him and force him to an awkward spot. And yeah, using that up B and the double jump, a little bit greedy from Aooosten. If I am, and I want to get my set on the ground, I want to field avail. Because good God, we all know what Rob back there can do when you're pitching.
But that's the thing. You try to go up and around Rob, like over him. But you don't expect Rob to come up to meet you in the air.
True.
And you should, because Rob loves doing that. And then at this point, Aooosten has got to be ready for these kinds of options. Ripcord, basically beating out the Metal Blade with the Nair, beating out all of the lemons with all of these other projectile options. Ripcord slowly inching towards Aooosten while he's throwing everything in the kitchen sink at him.
Throwing things at this Rob. My God, projectile locked in field. That field looking a little bit low here.
With the poke, too.
I also have to worry about a break if we have something like uphill, but no need. Instead, catching what looked like a get-up attack with that forward smash. Aooosten, after kind of a little bit of a rough start to the match, locked in.
Which is crazy.
Charge it just a little bit so that the projectile grows larger and you can cover even more.
Yep.
You can actually cover, like, jump as well as...
Ledge hang.
Ledge hang, too. Exactly what I was going to say there. Read in my mind, Patico as always.
True. But... Let's see if I can read your mind. You're thinking Town and City. This is an interesting place for a Rob to go to. I wonder what he wants.
I think it might have something to do with the Z-drop.
Certainly.
Now,
we haven't gotten to see that yet.
Oh, you know what I really want to see? I want to see Ripcord get a Z-drop with Metal.
Oh, that'd be pretty
Poisoned
sick.
by your own petard, perhaps.
Would love to see it. I mean, we've seen Aooosten kind of do the same to Ripcord with the gyro. I feel like it's only right.
Do unto others as they have done unto you. That's how that works, right?
Exactly. Make sure to get your revenge. That's what the golden rule's about.
That's how I read it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but we're going to hold on to that ledge as long as we can while the invulnerability protects us with the Crash Bomber. Looking for a reset here with the back air, but a little bit too late. And Aooosten finds the up tilt. How crazy can you get?
How did he die from that nonsense? Like, that was so much shield pressure, and then it finally chipped the up tilt, and then it killed him on Town and City.
Look, I don't know.
That %.
I don't know. Look at all this damage. An early rotor arm, 27%. You just throw it out. Exactly. Apparently, that's the mix-up you need.
The old Mad Mix.
Oh, speaking of Mad Mix, there it is again. We get it this time to the right direction. Send him off to the side. Take
Then immediately retreat to the other side of the stage. Wait, is my laser back up? All right, we got it. Send it.
Hey, yeah, and here we go. Throwing that Metal Blade. At least Ripcord is starting to pick it up on right now.
To walk forward with these forward airs here, but finally unsafe 1-punch shield punished by Rob. Not getting too much out of it. Into a very good hard knuckle right there from the
Through, and the Lemon's starting to beat out the roll-ins as well. Ripcord has got to be careful about how he reacts in place, and like the rolls as well, because right now Aooosten is catching all of these, like the ending of the iframes with the Lemon. It's something you can just kind of throw out past. Oh God! Wait!
I really desperately wanted to see that end in a stock for Aooosten. I feel like you just go ahead. Oh, this tech into down air. I'm a genius.
I feel like that was a lot of damage too. Like that was definitely not great for Aooosten. Look at this; it's even now.
And part of this is just the raw projectile counterplay, as it feels as though Ripcord has been dealing a little bit more damage than Aooosten is. We've already talked about how low damage a lot of Mega Man's projectiles are. Well, Gyro doesn't have that problem.
Oh God! Okay, and you missed the tech, but I was wondering that on that platform situation, I was thinking that's where we need the dash grab.
True, yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that we need, like a back throw into forward air right in the blast zone, stuff like that could be really important. That into a side view, we all know Ripcord's thinking about it, but right now, Aooosten's not giving him a chance to think at all. He's just forcing these options. He's forcing all this damage, and 64% on Rob right now is looking pretty dicey.
Calls out the get attack again with the jump. Great recognition. Not getting too much out of it, trying to reset the situation, but Crash not actually allowing for a follow-up right there. And then that super deep back. That's kind of the Aooosten special.
Yeah.
I see him get that so frequently. No other Mega Man is willing to pull the trigger in that spot as consistently as Aooosten.
I don't know if he type plays that we need.
It's pushing your character to the max. It's what it really is. It's recognizing that not only do I have the confidence to take it back after this, I understand exactly when I know I can fully spend all of my resources. Because in that spot, it's like, yeah, you can take it back, but you just need to double it.
Yeah.
So if they hit you whatsoever, you're probably dead. No fear from Aooosten.
Sure, we love a good grip on a risk-reward scenario, but either way, we're going to have to look for something here on Kalos, of all places. I think we did see this in like an earlier set. It didn't really work super well for Aooosten. He was not poking through the platforms with hard knuckle, and I think that removes the ability for him to actually get something here on the edge. And I think that's why Ripcord is going here, because he knows he can do something here. Unfortunately,
he's going to show me that first.
10% later, it feels like Aooosten not really caring about any of that. He's like, I'm going to take the stock, and I'm going to keep going.
Aooosten just kind of cooks. It feels like this is a player where once he gets momentum, it becomes so much harder to deal with his pressure. Like, he just goes faster, his reads are a little bit crisper, he's more aggressive. It's like, look at this. You are running circles around Rob, and Rob so far has not had the ability to get so much full hop in air pressure.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. If you look at Mega Man...
Uh-oh. Well, look at him go.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, he kind of looks like Speed Racer, but right now, he's careening off the road into...
Ain't no guardrails there, Mega Man.
Yeah, into an early ditch. But that's going to make it harder for him to continue this presence in this head, but...
You just can't let it chip away your mental.
Yeah, a little bit of damage. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta like find your center. Oh, dead.
He's found his center. He's found Rob at the center of the blast zone right there off of that.
Yeah, definitely. Like right off the stage. Held out too. No tech potential.
Oh, a little bit of Zaire pressure, and then into the landing down air.
The down air is crazy, and I think I've seen that before from Aooosten, but every time it freaking surprises me.
Just the landing, like, short hop down air. Like, I just know what's happening.
Oh, and the push, too. I was wondering if we were going to see a potential jab lock, but no, not yet. Good damage.
Shield to go ahead and set up full ledge control, too. Trying to apply these up airs, too, which is, real talk, might be the most annoying move in this character's kit. Every time I die because I double jumped into an up air, I just hate myself.
Oh, I know.
Self-loathing.
Like, yeah, it's like, that's crazy. Like, I should not get swept up that far and like 100%. That's crazy. Okay, but still staying alive. The nair on on ledge was right there, and yeah, that's a little optimistic. Just kind of like grinding the shield a little bit with leaf shield. Not sure about that one.
Did he hit the ground? Okay, did he have double. I was very worried that Aooosten would have air dodge back that crash bomb.
Oh, silly scabs! You should know Mega Man always has resources.
Was that trying to make that down air safe?
You know what? Whatever works. Did it work?
At 205, I am worried for Ripcord tournament run here. We got to go ahead and make this Mega Man leave expeditious.
Yeah, I mean, he had such a good lead at the beginning of the game, and Aooosten has completely dismantled that lead, living to incredibly high percents, and
game.
There it is.
What did I say about that?
What did we say? Double jumping into the up air, and yeah, Ripcord falls for the classic blunder.
You're in low.
If you like what we do and you'd like to support us, please check out our store at #arena.com. As always, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps out. And thank you for watching.